What's up, guys? I'm back. I know I'm a little late, but I just been kind of, all over the place with school starting back. But Happy New Year's. This is the beginning of what is going to be the best year ever. I'm believing for greater things in 2014, standing in faith with my family and with God on just blessings and increase and all of those things in 2014. But what I wanted to say was, with this being a new year, we have to start off right. So for all those people who are like, no, I don't want to read the Bible because that's like a religious blah, 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 and I don't really know what I think about that. What I have to say is the Bible isn't necessarily a religious text. It's a historical book written by people who experienced the first-hand events of what we as Christians now hold as our religious text. There's a lot of wisdom, there's a lot of motivation that you can find from the Bible, and it's not all based in the actual events that happened 2,000 years ago. And hearing those testimonies firsthand from people who experienced them can be uplifting. So just for people who are skeptical about the Bible, I encourage you to just read it with the view of not a religious text, but with the view of a historical book, just like you read any other book. And I think you can gain a lot of insight into what we as Christians hold as our religious text by just understanding and visualizing and kind of conceptualizing what it is that the Bible is saying. What I'm focusing on in 2014 is the power of words. Your words are so powerful, and I don't think people kind of understand what it is that comes to pass in their life is based upon what it is that they say. If you continue to always say, I'm broke, I don't have any money, you're gonna stay in that position, because what you speak is what manifests in your life. If you get into your word, you'll see that the Bible is it's a guidebook for your life. And if you uphold everything that it says, you will inevitably receive everything that it says is already owed to you. For me, I guess what I find to be most difficult is when your circumstances say, I don't have money, I can't do this, I can't do that, I lack in this area, I'm not sufficient in this area, but saying the opposite of that. Yes, I have the money to do this, yes, I have the money to do that, I have the courage and the wisdom and creativity to get to these different places in my life. You'll realize that the more you speak it, the more you believe it. And when you believe something, there's nothing that can take that belief away from you, because you believe it based on your own experiences with it coming to pass in your life. I truly believe that when the words that I speak come out of my mouth, I believe them because I've seen them already presented in my life. I can say that all of my needs are met according to God's riches and glory because I've never needed something and God hasn't come through for me. No, it doesn't always come in my timing, and no, it always doesn't come when I think it should. It comes when God knows that I need it right at that moment in the blink of an eye. As I go forth in my junior year of nursing school, even though I'm overwhelmed at times, I continue to speak and continue to say, God, I thank you for giving me the wisdom to be able to read and comprehend and retain. And I thank you for giving me the ability and the patience to sit down and read my chapters and to understand them and to be able to incorporate them into my future career. I do believe that God has called all of us to a purpose, and I think that going into 2014, if we're speaking upon what it is that we want to see accomplished in our life, we will get there. And as a generation of slang and ignorance spoken on a daily basis, I think that incorporating this new so-called challenge to speak what it is that you want to see and watch it happen, I think that we can move forward and get away from the ignorance that is associated with our generation. So, I hope everyone has a great day. Even though right now I am fasting social media, everybody follow me on Twitter at second to capital SE number 2, Christ with the capital C, to get just motivational words throughout your day and get into my head. Thank you guys for tuning in, and this is a Generation Resurrection. Peace.